Well, I agree with Karen. I think it's a bad deal. In fact, some would say it's worse than we thought. And the reason being is it gives the Iranians everything that they wanted. It allows them to unfreeze their assets so they'll have access to many, many billions of dollars. This is the #1 state-supported group of terrorism by all accounts. Everybody agrees with that. The other thing it does, it allows them to pursue conventional weapons in the sense of taking the ban against them procuring those weapons. So they'll be allowed to buy these in 5 years for one group, 8 years for ballistic missiles. And so, you'll have them in a situation they'll be giving this stuff, to all the terror groups that they support, besides arming themselves. And then lastly, they will be allowed to go ahead and continue the nuclear centrifuges and things on a smaller scale. There's real question as to whether or not the situation of going in inspection, whether that will be adequate. Well, I think this is something that we all have to be very, very concerned about. I really think it's probably the biggest thing that we're facing right now and have faced for a long time. It's something that needs to be done right. And the other side of this is you say, well, John, what if we don't do this? What's the alternative? Well, I think you just, no deal is better than a bad deal. Doesn't mean we're going to war. What it does mean is that you keep the sanctions in place. In fact, I'd like to ratchet them up even more. That's what brought them to the table in the first place. And then you sit down and you negotiate a good deal that would do what we started out to do, not let Iran become a nuclear power. And the fear now is that we're actually legitimizing Iran becoming a nuclear power in the next 10 to 15 years.